Dang it. I may sound a bit like a hypocrite here, but I got some news for you. I'm not gonna buy this bike. And it's gonna be the exact reason why I told you that you shouldn't buy a 450, right? It doesn't fit my riding style, but I think you should buy this bike. And what I mean by that is this is one of the most user-friendly bikes that I've been on. So if you're a new rider or even a competitive rider that's trying to race in the 250 class, this is the bike for you. You know my theory on the 450s. The 450s are too much power for 95% of riders. You've got your small window of vet riders that have been riding for a really long time, that bike fits. And then your avid pro racers that have to race those bikes, it fits. Other than that, the 450, maybe not the greatest tool. Now the 250, I think is the answer to all problems. One, it forces you to be a better rider. It forces you to improve your riding in order to lower your lap times on the motocross track. I think it's good for that. Two, for new riders, let's just say you've ridden a buddy's bike a handful of times and you've got the gist of how to ride the bike. For new riders, it eliminates the risk of making a big mistake when you get out on the motocross track, right? Because it doesn't have so much power that the bike's gonna jerk you back and you're not gonna be able to let off the power. So make sure when you're thinking about your bike purchase, take that in consideration. You are gonna have this pretty hefty, steep learning curve that you're gonna have to get through. And on the front side of that, there's a lot of danger there. Why not buy a bike that you can grow into, and as your technique gets better, you could ride the bike extremely fast. You'll see today that the lap times on these bikes will be comparable to any bike that or anybody that could ride a 450 out here, especially on a track like this, right? So these bikes can be ridden very fast. And if you don't believe me, just go watch Supercross or Outdoors and compare the fastest guy's lap times. They're pretty close, right? We're thinking about safety here, and we're thinking about the ability to get better on the motorcycle. This bike does both of those. That's why I think you should buy the bike. Now you ask, why won't I buy the bike then? Well, because I've been doing it for a really long time, and I like the feel of being able to put my bike in third gear and riding it there. I've become a little bit of a lazy rider in my old age where I don't race, right? The 450 can get me over all the big jumps that I like to jump with ease, and it just is a little more comfortable for me, mainly because it's just easier to ride, right? For me. For most people, that much power, that's not the case. That's why you should buy this bike, and I'll stay on my 450. And if you're in the buy-in mood, go ahead and head over to shopmxf.com and check out some of our merch. We're getting ready to launch new stuff, so some of the stuff's going on sale. You should be able to find some cool stuff there either way. If you want to support our channel and keep us making these videos, that's a place you can do it.